Hello, booktubing world. It's I, Capri Nicole, and I'm back with another video. Bam, 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 bam. With another video. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that like button, the subscribe button, all that other buttons. Follow me on Instagram, Goodreads, Twitter. And let's get into this video. I can't remember if last year from Melanin Book Magic, which if you don't know, Melanin Book Magic is the entire month of February where I post all black content for the month of February because it's Black History Month, baby. Thank you. I can't remember if last year for Melanin Book Magic I made a discussion video for every week or if I just did one. I can't remember. But I like doing discussion videos because I like to talk about stuff that's going on. Spew my little opinion on the internet, a little blurb, a little commentary, if you will, you know, say a little piece. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna, I can't even say it without, okay. So the first thing we're gonna talk about is the Barnes and Noble nightmare that they thought was a good idea. I'm holding back tears just thinking about this. Like that was a bad idea. This discussion surrounding whether or not you should read all black books in the month of February, like if that's an issue, and I'm going to talk about the way that a lot of people seem to deem discussions as drama and associating every discussion that has to do with like race and prejudices and black creators and stuff like that as drama or problematic or whatever. Those are the things we're going to be talking about today. So if you want to see me talk about those things, stay tuned, okay? I would also love to hear your opinion in the comment section below. Thank you. Let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is this Barnes & Noble thing. So this happened a couple days ago, like a few days ago, and Barnes & Noble really posted this tweet with their whole chest of all these old-ass, well-off classics written by white authors with white characters, no diversity up in it, not a drop, barely a drop, with new recreated covers that had more diverse covers, like black characters, all this on all these old ass books that have the same story, but they got a new pretty cover on it.
Let me see it. Man, I know you lying, man.
You know, this is the thing. The book community is suckers for a beautiful cover, but we are not suckers for rip-offs, okay? We are not, especially when it comes to diversity. Like, that red flag got raised so damn fast. As soon as I saw that tweet, I was like,
turn it off.
I thought they were joking. I was like, is this a joke? Like, who? I know nobody black on their board really okayed this. Like, there is no way somebody slid this idea across the table and somebody black was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Today, I think they actually released their apology and pulled back all the books. Like, I don't know what they thought was gonna happen. They were like, oh, we about to get them with it. We about to, what they thought was gonna happen. I, as a reader, did not grow up seeing me in barely any of the books that I read. Barely. Like, now I'm 27. A lot of the books that are coming out are written by people my age or people that wanted that diversity when they were growing up. So I'm seeing more diverse books and I'm being exposed to more diverse books and I'm given that opportunity. But back in the day, that wasn't really a thing, like, at all, especially not with covers. But the issue is we don't want cover remakes. Okay, we want new stories with new characters and new personalities and just new content. Like, we want new authors and new opportunities. Like, there's so many talented authors that have to work so hard to get into publishing because publishers are solely focused on the profit of publishing, like how much they're gonna make. They're not focused on the authors and their story and their characters, so it makes it harder for you to get more diverse reads. But I do see a lot more diverse books, which is great, but my point is we need the diverse books. We don't want remakes of the old shit. Like, stop trying to push old books. Like, classics are great. Obviously, a lot of people love literature and classics and things that make you read into stuff. Things like that, that's great. Okay? But using that as a gimmick to get more money just because you know diversity is really important to readers and should be important to everyone that reads is just capitalism at its finest. Like, y'all really tried to do us. Like, y'all really tried. Like, y'all books are already like $20 just to get one, and you gonna turn around and try to remix some old shit. Like, these characters are the same. Like, it's gonna have the same content in the book. The publishers need to focus on finding new creators, finding new authors that have fresh, new, amazing stories, new ideas, and give them that chance to get those books on the shelf. And when those books come out, display them, okay? Like, you display all the other ones. Don't wait for them to get all these stickers and all these awards and shit and then start displaying them. Display them when they come out. Because when I go to the bookstore, a lot of the books that are written by white authors and authors that are well known or whatever, they all over the racks. They everywhere. And the books that are written by people of color or black authors or whatever, they're not really displayed until they get that hype. When they start getting them stickers and them awards and they on the New York Times bestselling author list, that's when they want to display everything. It's not okay. A lot of bookstores do that. I can't speak for every single bookstore across the world, but I see that a lot. I don't see the books. I have to search for the books. I have to dig through the dust and the grime to find the damn books unless they're hyped because you want that coin. You know what I'm saying? But that whole debacle, that was a mess. The timeline was in shambles. That's the one time I think everybody on book Twitter was just like together a big, heavy Negro spiritual sigh. We were just like, what is this? We don't want this. Get this shit out of here. Like, this Black History Month. Y'all gotta use your damn brains. Please, for the culture. A lot of these covers be washed up. And then when they get their hands on a new illustrator or someone that is an artist and they remix it up, you get amazing, amazing covers. And we just need those collabs. We need new authors, new illustrators, new stories, and new characters. We don't need the old stuff. That's my little commentary on that. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the debate that was rising on book Twitter, as many things do, about people reading only black books in February. So I'm one of those people. I don't see a problem with it. I saw both sides of the stories. I saw some people saying that it's not a problem. Do what you want, who gives a shit. And then some people were saying like, you shouldn't only read in February, you should read it for every month of the year, which is very true, very true. So I understand both sides, but for me personally, I focus on reading books by black authors because it is my job to do that. Like, I obviously, like, I wanted this when I was younger. I wanted all these books and these characters, and I wanted all these stories to have black characters in them, and now that I have that opportunity, I want that. And I get so excited in February because it just gives me like a surge of happiness. Like, I love February so much, and I just want to read when I'm like in that happy month, okay? And every other month I read books by authors that are black too, like, but in the month of February, it's all black. We blacking out. Like, I don't care. When I first got into the book community, a lot of the books that I read were solely hype books, and a lot of the hype books that were out when I joined were mainly, you know, white authors, and the stories were still good. I still enjoyed them, but I wasn't diversifying my read. When I started watching other booktubers and seeing new recommendations and them excited about these books, I found new authors, I found new characters. It just became really exciting. So I feel like for the month of February, if you want to read all black books, then do that. People have such an opinion on what other people do, how they read, how they construct their TBRs, like what they're picking up. Like, that is their business, okay? It's not my job to police anyone. The only person that I can take care of is Pri. That's it. You can do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. But you should, if you notice that you aren't diversifying your reads, you should do that. Like, not diversifying your reads and recognizing that and changing that and finding small ways to adjust that, it's good. You know, you shouldn't feel attacked. You should just be like, okay, what can I do to change that? Every time something is a problem, you should look at it and figure out what you can do to change that. And that's what I did, because a lot of the books that I read were by white authors, because that's what was being pushed out to me. That's what was being recommended to me. And the deeper I got into the community, the more stuff that I found. And I'm very grateful for all the books that I have. But I think for the month of February, you should put a little bit more of effort, a little more oomph in pushing out for Black creators, giving them shout outs, talking about Black authors, just something to contribute to the month of February, because February isn't all about romance. Okay, we ain't talking about all the romance. This is your time to put a foot forth and diversify your content. It's important. It matters, especially if you're on a bigger platform, especially if you have a bigger platform. Period. The last thing we're going to talk about is this whole discussion around like using the word drama. It seems that anytime like a Black creator or someone Black on BookTube or Book Twitter gets into a little conflict, it's immediate idea of it being drama. And like, just because someone's having a discussion doesn't make it drama. Like, I initially say drama as soon as I see somebody arguing. If you guys are literally picking each other apart personally, like you talking about personal stuff, like the way someone looks, the way that they act, anything that's like a personal attack, that's drama. Like, you're not even talking about the subject matter anymore. That is drama. That is what I see as drama. You're hurting someone's feelings, you're making them feel bad, and you're trying to make them feel like shit. So it's drama. Discussing a specific topic and you guys do not agree on it, that's a discussion. Like, you can have, if you have someone that is mature enough to have that discussion and you guys have opposite opinions, you can see what they have to say and they can see what you have to say without it turning into an argument and personal attack. I like to see the discussions. I like to see people have conversations, understand each other, and move the hell on. But I don't like seeing people personally attack each other, because I feel like if you say something to someone, it sticks. Like, that shit does not go away. Like, if you have a conversation with someone and you guys do not see eye to eye, that's an opinion. You have an opinion, you discuss your opinion, and you move on. But when you're talking about someone specifically, the way they look, the way they act, or something that's a personal attack, I feel that that's not right. I don't like that. When it comes to deeming like Black discussions as drama, I see people do that a lot. When I see like Black creators speaking heavily on something that they are really passionate about, something they really believe in, it might get a little fiery, but that's not drama. That's a discussion. Like, people need to stop just immediately saying this is drama, this is drama. Like, if I have a disagreement with someone, I'd be like, agree to disagree. I will agree to disagree through and through. You will not see my ass arguing with anybody. I don't care. I like to see people's opinion, but it's not my job to persuade you. I will scoot my ass up out of there real quick, because I'm not about to get all aggravated over anything. I'm gonna say my piece. You either agree or you don't agree, and we're gonna move on. That's just the way that I do. I will agree to disagree until the death. If other Black creators or other people of color decide to talk about something and they get really agitated about it and it gets a little more heated, if they're still talking about the subject matter, then let them talk about it. Everybody has different ways of expressing something, and that's okay. All discussions are not drama. That's just the way it goes. So yeah, that's all I have. I'm like sweating. I've been standing for like 600 years. I need to edit these videos. That's it. That's all I gotta talk about today. At the end of the month, I'm gonna have other creators that are gonna be talking about specific discussion topics that I sent them. I sent them 10. They gotta pick 2, so that'll be a little collabby. But for the following weeks, the discussion videos will just be moi. Okay? Let me know how you feel about some of these topics. I would love to hear your conversations, okay? We could talk about it in the comment section below. If there's anything specifically you want me to talk about or you want to hear my opinion on, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hey, like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Always remember, read a book, keep your life interesting, and I'll see you next time. Bye.